Okay. So, now that I got that working, I don't know what the heck it was doing there. Anyway, alright, so this is how to install. Well, you've already got Wine installed, I'm hoping. If you do not have Wine installed on Ubuntu, you have to install it with the Software Center, or you can open up a terminal and do it that way. To install it, you open up a terminal. I can't really show you because it's different between what they call desktop environments. You're using Ubuntu, and I'm using Xubuntu, which is two totally different ones. Anyway, I already have Wine installed. As you can see here, Wine version 5 is installed. Okay, so normally you would want to do it with the GUI, which is graphical user interface. Let's see here, wanting to. Alright, so say for example I open the File Explorer here. If you've messaged me here. You're over here messaging me while I'm recording. Anyway, alright, so what you need to do is open your File Explorer. So normally it's you open a folder or something, whatever that may be. For me, here it is. Alright, so say for example you want to run an exe with your File Explorer. The easiest way is to obviously, like, for example, right click. Let's see here. You would normally right click, and as you can see here, it doesn't show up Wine. It's possible on yours that it would, but in some, mine's having a daggum connection fit. But in some instances, it won't. So what you do is you right click it, open with other application. Then you scroll down. Normally we're going to the W's here for Wine. You don't see it here. Yeah, alright, so on here for me, you don't see it. Okay, so in this instance, you go down here and click on this where it says use a custom command. I'm going to go ahead and type in the word Wine, because as you saw earlier, I have it installed. See, it's there. Alright, so I'm going to click on open. Give it a few seconds here, and there's the thing. The reason you see me dragging it from the other side of the screen here is because I'm only recording one of my screens. I have 3 of them. Anyway, back to topic here. So you'll go and you install your stuff and blah blah blah. It's there. It's in your applications menu or whatever it's in. For Ubuntu, I think it's in the upper left hand corner. You click on that, find your file, and you're done. But in some instances, it doesn't work. It's not that easy to go in here and just be like, oh yeah, we're removing that. Alright, yeah, I removed that because I don't like Wine at all. Yeah, I only use it when it's absolutely necessary. Alright, in some instances, you're not going to be able to get it, to work with the right click. Some rando is calling me on the phone. In that instance that you can't get it to work on the File Explorer, you're going to have to run it manually. Okay, so in the screenshot you showed me, it looked like you were. That thing is having a conniption fit, I swear. Is it doing it for anything else? No, just for exe files. I think it's because it's scanning it. My computer has that stuff installed where it automatically scans Windows things. So anyway, from what I understand, you're trying to run a file from your flash drive. If the right click doesn't work, what you can do is you can open up a terminal It probably looks something hard to really show you here. Excuse me. It looks something similar to this. Probably looks a little less complex when you open up the terminal. What you need to do is you need to navigate to your flash drive. All right. So normally it's located under the media folder in root. Okay. It will be under your username here, as you can see. I have mine. It's Jesse. My username on here is Jesse. So I'm going to the other music folder, which is one of the flash drives I have plugged in on this computer, which is my desktop. And I'm going to list the directory. As you can see here, I have Instafan, blah blah blah, add.exe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the word wine. I'm hit space. I'm going to start typing it in. And the lovely thing about Linux's terminal is you can press the tab key, and it will autocomplete that sucker for you. From then, you can press enter, and it's going to show you a bunch of stuff, okay? If at any point, by the way, it did come up, if at any point it crashes, it will tell you why. It'll give you some kind of strange error or something. At that point, you copy that error and copy it to Google and figure out what the heck's going on. So, you should be good there. In other instances, you will run the file, like I'm gonna run this here. It will come up and it will work like it will come up, but it will give you an error on screen. At that point, you Google that too, and you go from there. For example, this is a perfect example. Macular Reflect Download Agent. It has no idea what the heck's going on because normally it's called a system program on Linux, which it can't do it. So it gives me an error here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Don't need it. It's garbage. So, and that's normally how you do it. That's the manual way of doing it. Now I can type in the word exit and it will close out of that. So, but yeah, that's normally how you do it. If you have any other questions, let me know, dude. Hopefully that answers everything.